Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kristen sneaks into the DiMera living room after Paulina yells at EJ on the phone for releasing Kat, questioning why EJ let that imposter to escape. He reassures her that he has everything under control and berates her for failing to execute the Titan takeover. Kristen brushes it off as Philip coming back and determining it wasn't worth the hassle. When he finds out that she gave Sarah the serum anyhow, out of love, EJ rolls his eyes. Brady and Ava came at the bistro to catch up. Brady informs her that Kristen consented to give Sarah the serum to help her walk again after an awkward discussion regarding Tate and Sophia's sexual history. Ava believes there are conditions. Brady acknowledges that Kristen wanted Titan in return, but he persuaded her not to. Because Kristen is still infatuated with him and he gives her hope that they could reconcile, Ava laughs at her for doing the right thing. Brady describes it as effective but manipulative. Ava questions whether there is more risk of it happening than actual manipulation. Tate is called out by Sophia in bed for uttering Holly's name. Bewildered, he maintains that he didn't. If he did, though, it was because he was devastated by their split. However, his feelings for Sophia are unrelated to Holly. He tries to get back on track after apologizing. Sophia urges him to confess that he wishes he had said yes to reuniting with Holly. Maggie informs Holly that Kristen gave Sarah the serum after she discovers her in the Kiriaki's mansion. Maggie notices that although Holly is excited, she's also a little depressed. Holly acknowledges that the separation from Tate has been difficult, particularly now that Sophia is involved. Kayla receives Dr. Rolf's serum in the hospital from Xander and Sarah. Sarah gives Rolf's instructions as Kayla shares her misgivings. After reviewing them, they conclude that Sarah's spine needs to receive a direct injection of the serum. Kayla cautions that there are serious risks involved. Sarah is reassured by Xander that he will love her no matter what she does. Sarah is aware, but their kid will soon be walking for the first time. If it will allow her to stand there and hold Victoria's hand when she does, she is prepared to take the chance. Tate is unable to persuade Sophia that he is over Holly, so she gets dressed in his room. He has been making an effort to act morally, although he is unsure of what that is. Sophia asks him directly, "Who do you want to be with? Holly or me?" Sophia dumps Tate because he doesn't say anything. Tate is really apologetic. He has a strong affection for her. She finds that insufficient. "I avoid having sex with people I like." When she breaks his heart, she encourages him to go be with Holly, but he says, "Don't you dare come crying to me." Brady tells Ava at the bistro that the only reason he doesn't rule out getting back together with Kristen is because of Rachel. Rachel detests it when they quarrel, even when his head tells him to run and not look back. If Brady doesn't believe Kristen heard what she intended to say about their reunion, Ava believes he is naive. Ava looks at Brady sharply at a bistro table. He plays with his glass of soda water while his eyes are downcast. EJ scolds Kristen in the DiMera home for failing to follow through on Brady's pledge to get back together. She ended up with nothing after giving Sarah the cure. If Brady ever appeared there again, he would be shocked. Brady walks in and Kristen gloats to her brother. Brady hands Kristen a bracelet as EJ leaves. When Kristen learns it's not for her, her broad smile wavers. Rachel left her friendship bracelet in his vehicle. Brady clarifies that nothing has changed between them and that he is unable to offer any promises before departing. EJ comes back to make fun of Kristen. Sophia arrives at the now-closed bistro in tears. She shares what transpired with Ava and expresses her feelings of humiliation and use. The teenager sobs while being held by Ava. Holly is kissed by Tate while his hands cup her face. Tate visits Holly at the Kiriaki's estate after Maggie is taken to the hospital. He acknowledges his errors, such as continuing to live with Sophia when he truly desired to be with Holly. "You were all I ever wanted." He kisses her while holding her face in his hands. When Maggie gets there, Kayla delivers the serum to Sarah's hospital room while she and Xander stand by her bed. Despite pointing out how large the needle is, Xander tells Sarah he won't faint. Kayla thinks their estimates are in line with Rolf's, but they can wait if Sarah changes her mind. Sarah says, "Let's do this," glancing at her mother and husband. Right now, there will always be a learning curve when we begin something new. Whether it's a task, a hobby, or a career, it's true. And that learning curve is typically steep when an actor makes their soap opera debut. At first, the sheer volume of information they must process may seem overwhelming. Fortunately, people like Sherry Jimenez, Gabby, from Days of Our Lives pick it up quickly and are out and running with a level of ease that those of us who don't work during the day can only admire. However, there are other options besides learning a ton of lines. Even figuring out what appears best on screen can take some time. This was made clear lately when a fan wrote to Jimenez on Twitter, saying, "You may find this strange, but your character has started wearing less makeup since you and Stefan split up. You also look prettier and much more realistic." Fortunately, the actress did not find the remark strange because she had been striving toward this shift. "That was actually what I asked for because I was wearing too much makeup for the first 3 months and it didn't look good," she said. "My makeup will gradually improve over the next 5 months as we have finally determined the best way to highlight my inherent beauty. We appreciate knowing what makes you look nice and we love confidence." This is particularly true for Jimenez, who has had to deal with bullying ever since she started the program and replaced veteran Gabby actress Camila Banus. However, it's a new day, a fresh appearance, and perhaps even a new love story for Gabby. Now that Stefan is no longer there, it appears that she and JJ will be rekindling their romance. Assuming he ever manages to move past Gabby nearly killing Julie. Hopefully, though, he will be staying long enough to make this reunion a reality that gives us a lot to anticipate in Gabby's world over the next few months: beauty, romance, and family, especially with cousin Javi in town. Complete spoiler list: November 11th, 2024 Monday to November 15th, 2024 Friday. Great news! The 59th season of Days of Our Lives has been renewed. What's coming up in Salem? Xander keeps receiving it from all directions. In addition to Sarah's ongoing problems, he feels compelled to attempt to keep Philip away from Titan. Now that Gabby's marriage has fallen apart and JJ finds himself in the midst, their relationship is only getting more strained. When Sophia insists that Tate reveal his true feelings, he will have to make a difficult decision. Arrivals and departures. First, take a look at the lengthy list of those who are joining and departing Days of Our Lives. Great news! Returning to Days as Sammy Brady is Ollie Sweeney. Furthermore, in May 2025, Peter Reckel and Christian Alfonso will reprise their roles as Bo and Hope. Christian also comes back for Doug's memorial. Spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of Days of Our Lives, November 4th to 8th. Days 59th season has been renewed. Spoilers for Monday, November 11th, on Days of Our Lives. Brady issues an ultimatum to Kristen on their relationship's future. Kate is instructed by Xander to make Philip leave Titan. What Philip tells Sarah about Xander worries her. Chad goes to EJ for help when he needs it. Roman and Steve question Clyde's intentions.